All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming and joining us today for this obviously an historic event for the south end of Barrie. There's been a ton of growth around us. It continues to happen. Every time I drive to the south end of the city, it amazes me what's happened in between. And having grown up in this portion of the city, I can tell you it's changed over the last 30 years quite significantly. Before we get into the actual announcement itself, I want to say thank you to Salter Pilon. Thank you to all of our senior staff, and Michael, I know you'll pass it along to everyone in the corporation who's been part of this incredibly important project for making this happen. And this is truly something that's been about 20 years in the making. We identified the southeast corner needing a fire station, I think somewhere around 2013-14, Don, somewhere in there. And so here we are a decade later, and it's coming to life. The other thing I think it's important to recognize with the Fire Station 6 coming to the southeast corner is what transpired a couple of years ago. And we know there's been other close calls in terms of, weather that is getting worse and worse over time, and having tornadoes come through, a bit of a tornado alley between Angus and here, and ensuring that we have emergency services closer to these types of events. When you think about 2 years ago versus 2 years from now when this is fully complete and operational, I think that you'll agree that our response times will be incredibly fast in comparison with what we were able to deliver in the tornado 2 years ago. So it has obviously been a long time coming, and certainly has taken a whole bunch of folks to make it happen. I want to recognize our acting fire chief, and Derek's going to come up in a second and say a few words, as well as the entire team that's worked on it over the last number of years, from the chief all the way down. The project's going to cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $12 million. It's been designed with sustainability in mind. It's featuring energy efficient systems, all electric infrastructure, and it's ready for a solar energy integration at the appropriate time. It'll be equipped with modern firefighting equipment and technology, improving the efficiency and effectiveness of emergency services in our community. Again, I want to thank everybody, but no one more than the firefighters who serve our city today, but will continue to serve through Station 6 in the future, and certainly all of the recruitment that's required in order to facilitate that and make it happen. I'm now going to invite our Acting Fire Chief, Derek Wilson, up to say a few words on behalf of the fire service as well.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Mayor Nuttall. Welcome, everyone. This is an exciting day as we turn soil on a project, as the mayor mentioned, is about a decade in the making, and has been several years. It was identified about a decade ago, and it's been several years of work through our facilities team to kind of get this project up and running. I'd like to thank Mayor Nuttall and members of council for their support for this project. I'd also like to thank Salter Pilon, Verley Construction, and the City of Barrie facilities team for all their hard work. This fire station will be an important addition to the southeast of our city. It'll ensure the residents have the exceptional level of service the men and women of Barrie Fire and Emergency Service provide them. With an eye to sustainable building and operation, this facility will be a centerpiece for the community for years to come. Thank you.
So now I'd like to invite Councillor Negussie, who's with us, as well as Acting Chief Wilson, and I see 4 shovels there, so we're going to take one away. So Councillor Negussie, come on up. It's part of our efficiency we just found.
25% reduction.
25% reduction. Bob, that's the headline, okay?
We'll be